Hello, this is Brian Hegney, Instructor of Communication at High Point University. Welcome to part 3 of Making Your Own Meme! So, we have placed Nancy Pelosi into the scene of Michaela Maroney getting the silver. And next, what I want to do is we need to add text, I suppose, right? So, here's what we'll do. Let's add some text. I'm going to click the top layer because I want my text to be on top. And I will click on the T button over in the left toolbar, which is the type tool. And what I'm going to do is, well, there's a couple ways to add text. I am going to left click and drag a text frame. So let's do that. Left click and drag. Like this. And let go. And now that gives me like this huge text frame to work within. And I'm going to type Nancy Pelosi. I'm going to just write the sentence. Is not impressed. There. Look how tiny that is. There's a number of things wrong with this. Number one, I can't see it because it's too small. Number two, I can't see it because it's too dark and it blends into the image. So let's fix a few of these things first. Number one, I'm going to highlight that text. While I'm still in the text tool, I'm going to highlight the text, and I'm going to turn it white by clicking on this black box up here, which is the text tools are all up here. And I'm going to just drag this to white. There we go. I could actually use my eyedropper and use the exact white of Nancy Pelosi's jacket or the exact lightness of this hair bow, which is purplish. I could do that. Let's just do that because that'll be cool. Number two, I want to make this large enough. So let me set it to 60 points. Maybe 72. And if I want to do my own, like maybe 100 points, let's try that. 100, hit enter. There we go. Okay. Number two, this is not meme text type. I want imperial. So I'm going to change it from chiller up here at the top, and I'm going to look for imperial because that is the typical meme. Oh, impact. I'm sorry, not imperial. Haha. Impact. Impact is the typeface for most memes, and let's just go ahead and use that. Yay. There we go. Nancy Pelosi, and you know what? I am going to hit enter and hit enter. Nancy Pelosi is not impressed. Yeah. Let's do that. We'll keep that there. And I think I'm just going to hit enter. You know what I might want to do? I might want to make Nancy Pelosi 1. And is... No, you know what? I'll keep it like this. I'll keep it like this. What if I hit one more enter? Yeah, don't want to do that. So... Ooh, you know what? I'll do this. Yes, that's where I'll put it. We can do whatever we want for our meme. Can't we? I'm going to highlight this line and I'm going to click center. And then, you know what? I'll center this one as well. That might make it easier. There we go. We're going to do something fun. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's make this up a little bit. I'm going to hit, maybe I'll put this to the right. Yes, yes. You'll see why in a minute. This will be so cool. I'm so excited. So excited. Okay, so we've got our text, and you might say, Hegney, I still can't really read it, right? Then Nancy Pelosi is much larger. I can read that. Is not impressed. That gets lost in the background. Well, I'm going to show you a cool thing, and it's called, right here, come on, hover over you. Well, we're just going to add some text effects, or a layer style. The symbol is FX, which stands for effects. And I'm going to highlight my Nancy Pelosi is not impressed text layer, and I'm going to click the effects button, and I'm going to add Let's see, maybe a stroke. That's the easiest one to do. So I'll add a stroke, and this little window comes up. And obviously it does something weird to all the text, but that's because my stroke size is too large. I'm going to drag the size of the stroke down. It's also too dark. I want it to, or too light. I want it to be actually black. Once I say it's black, well, now you can see that just does not look good. So I will make that size there, 3. Okay, there's 1. Notice from this window, I could say OK, and you'll see that on my text frame, or text layer, I have effects, and I have stroke applied to it. Now I could click the little effects button again and add like another thing, like maybe a color overlay, maybe a gradient overlay, a pattern overlay. Like we could do a pattern overlay, and you can see it adds this pattern here. I could add, ooh, this fun rocky pattern, but that's terrible. That's also terrible. They're all pretty terrible, to be honest. Sorry! Sorry! But so I'm not going to keep a pattern here. So I am going to uncheck pattern overlay in this little section on the left. But what you'll notice is this little window has access to all of my other effects that I've ever put on this text frame. So it has the stroke. I can turn off stroke, turn on stroke. Oh, that's why. I have the position set to the inside. I actually want the position set to the outside. That's a little bit more helpful there. And, you know, whether it's inside, outside, center, it's different depending on what you want to do. Okay, outside is good. All right. I'm going to say okay. There are other things. So here are my... I want to open up another window, to be quite honest. And that window I want to open up is paragraph. No, paragraph. I should have opened up character. I'm so sorry. Paragraph usually opens up both of them. I should have went to window character. In fact, if I do that, it will open up here. All right, because what I want to do, notice I typed it like a sentence, uppercase N, uppercase P, Nancy Pelosi, all undercase here. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this, select this text frame, and I'm going to choose all caps up here. And if I click it, it's going to automatically set all of these to all caps. And in word processing, this is something you should do. You should always type your sentences the way they would normally be represented, so that I could always turn on or off all caps, or even small caps. Small caps, not good. I like all caps. Nancy Pelosi is not oppressed. There we go. I've got an effects layer style set to it that has a stroke. The only other thing I want to do, this may look cool or it may not look cool. I want to make a copy of Michaela's head. So I'm going to use that quick select tool. I'm going to set my background as the active layer so I can left click and quickly select Michaela's head. Once again, I'm just going to do a simple Command C, Command V, copy paste. Drag that above the text layer so that when I turn on the text, I don't know. Oops, look at this. I accidentally put her head over the not impressed. I actually don't want that. I'm going to use my eraser tool. Use my right bracket key to make my eraser big and delete that. There. I don't know why I wanted to do that. I don't know. Nancy Pelosi is not impressed. I want her head there. That's kind of cool, I think. And the other thing I'm going to do is use my crop tool. Make sure I'm not deleting cropped pixels because I want to kind of center this. I don't want all that space on the left. There we go. Double click it. There we go. That is my meme. I suppose it could have been really cool and I could have said Nancy Pelosi is not impressed here. That would have been kind of cooler if you actually, now that I think about it. But this is the third step, adding text. We've just added text. And I'm going to save this and post it online and get thousands of likes and create a viral meme. I'm so excited. All right, bye guys. I hope you have a good day.